Dumelang Absheni, Ralocha, Sanbanani, Mulweni. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Reports have emerged, right, that a black female employee claims that she was unfairly fired after advocating against racism within the bank. Now, she alleges that she was denied basic rights, such as taking her lunch break, which actually led her to becoming seriously ill. Now, what's more is that she was reportedly detained at Standard Bank headquarters for 3 hours, during which she was told that it doesn't matter if you die. Let's have a look at this video.
Evaluation that I was given, for 2023 was a bad evaluation, which was time to step up. She said it was the reason for that was basically because I stood up and I spoke about the system. It wasn't about my professional work. So I decided to challenge, my evaluation. I spoke up to HR, I spoke up to our MD and all that. And after that, I went for my holidays waiting for a response. Whilst I was on my holidays, I was dismissed from work. They activated all my access and everything without my knowledge. When I went back to work, they told me it was an error after that, and then they told me I didn't have my contract. And all this, whilst I was waiting for the response of my dispute, of the challenge, after I get the response from HR, they say that they couldn't change my challenge, my evaluation, because it was a decision from the management that it had to remain like that. So I had to sign this agreement by force that said I had bad behavior, and I didn't agree with that. So I told them that I was going further on with my challenge because I still had space to do that. It was going to go to our headquarters in South Africa, but I was blocked. I was blocked. I ended up getting sick.
Now, this is a clear reflection of a systemic issue that many black employees face in corporate environments. I mean, the audacity of denying someone their basic rights to food and rest is not only inhumane, but also speaks to a larger culture of neglect and discrimination. I mean, I am deeply disturbed by these allegations, and it raises questions about the values upheld by one of the country's largest banks. How can an institution, right, that prides itself on being a leader in the financial sector allow such blatant disregard for its employees' well-being? This isn't just about this lady's story. I mean, it's about countless others who may suffer in silence, fearing retaliation for speaking out against unfair treatment. I mean, we live in a country where racism and discrimination can be very clear in workplaces, and it is unacceptable that in 2024 we still hear stories of black employees facing hostility and mistreatment in their own workplaces. I mean, this woman stood up against racism, and instead of support, she faced backlash. That should not be the reality in any job, especially in a progressive society. Like, how many more voices are being silenced? How many black people are suffering in toxic environments because they dare to challenge the status quo? It's time for all of us to stand up and actually demand accountability from corporations like Standard Bank. They must do better. And not only, right, for this woman, but for all employees who deserve to work in a safe and respectable environment. And to Standard Bank, it's time to take a hard look in the mirror and implement real challenges in your workplace culture and support your employees who stand against racism rather than punishing them. Now, that's just my opinion on this matter, but we will really want to hear what your opinion is. Let's engage in the comments section, and while you're at it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me. Till we meet again, it is goodbye.